to Kids Paranormal.
With me, Dad.
And me, Emma.
All new Kids Paranormal as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because last year I was teaching Emma and hopefully some of you about cryptids and paranormal. But if I'm honest, Emma, did you find it a little bit boring?
Yeah.
Because Emma wanted to tell me stories about a school day, didn't you? And all about your life. A bit like who's that YouTuber you like? Is it A for Adley?
Yeah.
She likes it, and she wanted to do that. Now I'm not as creative as A for Adley's daddy, so I've said, what about if I tell you and the audience some spooky stories, and then Emma can give me her reaction on it. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So welcome to all new
Paranormal Kids.
Kids Paranormal. So I've got a couple of spooky stories for her because this week is
Halloween Day.
Halloween Day is tomorrow. And we've been to somewhere we've already covered today. We went to where?
Delaware Hall.
Delaware Hall. And do you remember, was Delaware Hall haunted?
Yes.
Do you know who's there? Do you remember?
The grey ghost lady.
The grey ghost lady, yeah, because somebody didn't turn up to marry her and she died all lonely, didn't she?
Yeah.
Crying. Now, I've got a couple of spooky stories. The first one, if you're watching with your mum and dad, they'll probably know this is an urban legend, but have you heard the story of the creepy clown?
No.
Well, let me tell you all about it. We'll say it's in America, so nobody gets too scared, okay? Right, there was a mum and dad of a daughter and a son, two little children, went out for the day and they had a big house full of artifacts and weird things and like different ornaments, spooky, scary ornaments, okay? And then when they went out, they left a babysitter with their children. But the dad said to the babysitter, now tell me if you think this sounds strange. When you put the kids to sleep, go down into the basement and watch movies in the basement, but do not roam the house. You think that's a bit creepy? I think that's a weird statement. Would you go to the basement, Emma, or would you roam the house?
I would roam the house.
You would roam the house. You would disobey everything, wouldn't you? Yep, speaking as your dad, I can confirm she would ignore all commands. So but the little girl didn't. The babysitter went down to the basement where she was sat watching TV and there was a creepy clown in the corner. And she felt the clown was looking at her. And she thought, that's a bit scary, that's a bit off. So she rang the dad and she went, the kids are settled, but I'm a little bit nervous. There's a clown in the corner of the room that keeps staring at us. And the dad said, oh my goodness, I didn't believe the children. They've told us there's a clown that creeps around the house. But we don't have a clown in the house. Get out, get the kids and get out the house now. Ring the police. And they got out the house. And when the police got there was no clown. What do you think that was?
I think it just might be like someone trying to prank them. You
think it's a prank? Someone's just dressed up as a clown, went in the house and been like, woo!
I think they might have done. I think they must have hired a person to do it.
Who's hired the person? The kids, the mum, or the babysitter? Who's hired them?
I think it might not be the babysitter because she didn't know it was coming up.
Good, yeah.
I think it might be the dad because that's a little suspicious.
That's a bit suspicious, do you think? Right, so Emma's going to debunk that, and Emma's saying it was somebody dressed up as a clown to scare the babysitter. So, if you get offered a babysitting job in future, just check everything before you accept it, yeah? On to the second story. Are you ready for a second story?
Yeah.
All right, this is about two brothers who lived alone in a house. Didn't live alone in the house, sorry, with their parents. But the parents went out one day, so the kids said, let's play hide and seek. You've been playing hide and seek this past week with your cousins, haven't you? Maybe you won't want to play it after I tell you this story. So the brothers are playing hide and seek, and it's quite dark. They haven't got the lights on because it's easier to hide in the dark, isn't it? And the big brother hears a noise coming from the cupboard. Now, you have a cupboard in your bedroom just over there, don't you? So he hears a noise coming from the cupboard. And he looks at the cupboard. And what do you think he assumes is in the cupboard, Emma?
A cloud.
No, the clown's in the last story, silly. Imagine if you just opened the door. No, he thought it was his little brother hiding in the cupboard. So he opens a cupboard and he puts his hand in and he feels his little brother's hand grab him. But then, over his shoulder, his little brother speaks. He says, "Ha ha, you couldn't find me." So if his hand's in the cupboard, and something's got his hand, and it's not his brother's, whose hand's got him? And the hand starts pulling him into the cupboard, and he's getting pulled into the cupboard, and then the little brother starts pulling them, and they pull it back, and they shut the cupboard, and they run away. And when the mum and dad come, guess what's in the cupboard?
What?
Nothing. Nothing was in the cupboard. What do you think's in that cupboard?
All you have in that cupboard is just a Halloween figure and that's it.
Is it a figure? Good luck sleeping the night, Emma. Woo!
I think that's scary.
That wasn't scary. Emma is bulletproof, to be fair to her. I do try to scare her more than I probably should as a parent. But that's our first one back. It's nice and short, a couple of stories just to break it in. Emma's been dying to do another YouTube video. So Emma, have you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think either of them stories were ghost related?
Let us down know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments. Do you think it was ghost related? What do you think happened? Who do you think was in the cupboard? Let us know. Emma loves your likes. She loves your comments. She loves your interactions. Someone commented last time they're desperate for us to go and find the owl man on there.
Yeah.
And Emma is really excited for us to do that. I've got to get a little bit more equipment. As you can see, we've got new microphones.
Yeah.
We've got a lighting rig. We've got a new camera to record on. So we're very excited to be back. And thank you so much for stopping by. Anything to add, Emma?
No.
No? On 3 we'll say bye, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.